All right, this is cool.
It's a skill that not as many people have anymore.
No,
like.
it used to be everybody knew how to sew, but they're bringing it back. A kid's sewing class. I wish I could take this class because I don't know how to sew.
We should teach her how to mend.
I know. I can do a button. That's about it.
You can do a button?
Yeah, it's not the best, but I can do it.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a, I can sew on a button as well. Troy is much more advanced. Troy, would you please tell folks what you do, how
so
you alter
now
your
and it's a little embarrassing, and I'll get
world.
to it. And I'm sorry there's a big delay between us, Cor. But,
it's not embarrassing.
I have a large neck. See, you're laughing already.
No, I know this whole story.
know.
Yes, and then you're smaller through here.
It's not.
I mean, it's
small
not
about
large
this.
like you should be in the circus
No,
kind of a
no.
large, but go on.
No, but it's a 17 and a half or an 18-inch neck. Now,
Right.
the shirts that they build, even the trim fit shirts, are
Don't trimly fit you through
right.
here.
So what I do is
It's got a little waist.
Yeah, so I go through and I go from the armpit down to the side and just take in like 2 inches all the way
You
down,
get that
tapering
nice
it in.
slim fit.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
You know
flattering.
who can, that is great. It is. It trims Troy up beautifully, fits his physique very nicely. Now, this is Sandra Bernardo, and she runs the Little People's Sewing Center. Troy was just telling us that he takes his dress shirts, he uses his own sewing machine. He zips them down the sides, turns them inside out, and trims them up to fit his V shape. He's like a wedge.
All right, that's what most people do, and that's the point of knowing how to sew.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Money. You don't have to pay the cleaners to do that. You can do it yourself.
I love that. Well, let's come on down the row and let's get everybody sewing up. Now, here at the Little People's Sewing Center, you teach private lessons, and you've also got a sewing camp coming up, right?
And we teach group lessons. Now, Jayden, she's 7, and she's making what we call a tote, but it's a skirt tote. And she's sewing her stitches. She's been in sewing camp all week.
Love that.
And this is the first time that she's been one of our students.
I love it. Now, Jayden, I know you're working, but you keep working while I ask you. Does anybody else in your family do any sewing?
No, except for my grandma.
Oh, yeah, your grandma. Now, what got you interested in sewing? You could be at any kind of camp. Why was it sewing camp? What's fun about it?
Because you get to make clothes.
It is fun, isn't it? You are doing a great job. Look how straight your stitches are. Now, this is a very sophisticated looking sewing machine. That's very impressive.
It's an electronic digitized sewing machine that retains the student's name, what they're sewing on, their stitches in a folder, and it lets them dial any type of stitch that they want. And they sew with a button, they cut with a button. Everything they do is with a button. She usually likes to sew standing up. We have hydraulic tables.
Oh, wow.
And the student can sew standing up, and they love that. She usually prefers that, but for this class that she's doing that. But the tables all go up and down because it's for children. So we have it to accommodate children.
Love it.
And when the adults want come, we have to lift everything up.
Well, I would say of all the skills, there probably are not very many that are over time are more satisfying than learning how to sew. It's a lifetime skill, of course.
Yes.
And how did you get started, by the way?
I started sewing at 7. My grandmother was a quilter, and she couldn't see when she wanted to thread the needle. And I became fascinated with her taking all these little pieces and putting them together. And once that's in you, it never leaves.
Boy.
Coco Chanel started sewing at 7.
Love
She
that.
was taught by the nuns. And Carl Langerfield, he started sewing at a young age.
Well, how can moms or dads who are watching get their youngsters involved in sewing camp? Do you have a website, or how do we get in touch?
We have a website, Little People's with an S,
Okay.
no apostrophe, Little People's Sewing Center.
Very good.
.com, and all our information is there. Our classes in the summer are running from 8 to 5, but the sewing camps are from they're from 9 to 3.
Okay, very good. Boy, you can spend all day. Is there lunch? It isn't like a...
It includes lunch.
Okay,
it includes
good.
a snack. We take care of the students and everything.
Oh,
and
how
the
fun.
price includes all fabric and notions. They pay one price, and that's it.
Love that. Well,
Hard to get them out of here.
yeah, I'll bet it is. So, well, Troy, we've got more sewing to come, and you would be a superstar here, Troy.
Those are nice machines.
Yeah,
would be
maybe
the
he could be like
poster
a
child.
guest teacher.
No.
You know, like
I wouldn't mind learning a
today
whole bunch of
only,
stitches.
3
Yes,
to 4.
perhaps Troy could be a
Hayden.
guest instructor.
Yeah.
No. Not even close.
Andrea, you have struck gold. Gold, girl.
All right.
I've thought this one through. Can you tell?
Have you had enough teasing me? Are you done now?
I only mock the ones I love. You know that.
We'll be right back. Cory's sewing this morning. I saw some flowy skirts and things out there.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Hey, Cor.
Really impressive. Hey, you guys, I love what these girls are up to, and guys can get involved as well. This is Paloma, and Paloma's going to be in 6th grade next year, but look at your beautiful skirt. I love this. Now, you made this yourself, right?
Yes.
Now, I love the choice of fabric, by the way. Camo is in, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can barely see you. You're blending in with everything. I guess that's the point.
I'm like invisible.
Yeah, you are like an invisible girl. That is beautiful. Now, Annie, you made your skirt too, right? How fun. Now, you could be doing anything this summer. What do you like about sewing?
I like that I can make my own fashion, and I don't care what other people say because I look beautiful on my own.
That's true. You can really work out your own kind of magic like that. I love this tote you've got going there. This is a skirt, because it looks like a skirt, right?
Yes.
And speaking of skirt totes, this is Jaden, and you made this yourself. Hold that beauty up. That is fun. Now, you're not quite done with it, right? What do you still have to do to it?
I just have to sew the sides and put the straps on.
And then you're going to be carrying around your stuff all summer long. And show off your PJ pants. Pretty cool. I love those. Now, go ahead and Valentina, hold this beautiful skirt up. This, Miss Sandra,
Yes.
that is one impressive skirt.
on
It's
a
beautiful.
serger.
And this is a serger over here, by the way. That is an impressive grown-up
Yes,
machine,
yes,
but you
it is.
have kids working on them too.
And they love it. They love the speed of it. They love it that it's fast.
This looks like something you would pay a fortune for at a store.
If you bought it in a store, this could easily cost you $300 in a store because of the work and the workmanship and the quality of the fabric.
Well, and you were telling me the nice thing about sewing yourself is that you don't have to pay for the labor, so you can spend more on the fabric and make
that's what
things.
we recommend. We recommend that they spend as much as they can afford on the fabric, and that makes a finished project that looks much better and more professional.
Well, speaking of finished
Yes.
projects, this is some of your own work. You know what's what. Look at that. Now, nobody can make a shirt. No one can make a man's shirt, but you've just proven everyone wrong. That is really
A tailored
pretty.
shirt for a man, if you go and have it tailored, costs $350, and they have to make 3.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Custom shirts are not an inexpensive endeavor. But these are some of the ideas that you've got going for these little ones for camp. What are we looking at here? It's not a skirt, is it?
No,
Or a
this
dress?
is a tea towel, and it goes over the oven door, and it has Velcro. And the children like making these, and they make them for their mother. They did a lot of them on Mother's Day. Those are shoe covers.
Shoe
And-
covers,
yes.
because ladies, when they travel, they like their shoes to arrive
Men, too.
nicely. Yeah, that's
Men
the truth.
as well, and we make them for men as well. The whole concept is that once a child starts sewing here, the parent never buys another gift.
Oh, I
They
like
come
that.
here and they make their gifts.
And what are we looking at here?
That's a purse cover for a handbag.
Ladies cover their purses?
Yes, it gets
Wow.
dusty here.
Oh, yeah, I
And
guess.
they make them in groups of 3s. We don't give just one. We make a group of them to give to the receiver.
Well, Valentina, come over here. Stand with all your cohorts
Yeah,
there.
sure.
This is the face of the young American seamstress.
Yes.
We love to see what you guys are up to. And again, the next camp starts when?
Next week.
Very good.
And it's from 9 to 3, and it has extended hours. They can start as early as 8 and stay as late as 5.
Oh, fun. So littlepeoplessewingcenter.com. Get on there and you can get all the details and get your youngster sewing like the wind this summer.
Wow.
Wave it out, ladies.
Yeah, it's a
See
life
you
skill.
soon.
It is.
Right.
They're set now.
My aunt and cousins and my grandma were all like, seamstresses. They were really good at it.
And could
They'd
make
prom
dresses,
dresses
and yeah,
and
that
summer
is,
clothes.
That's
and-
a skill and a talent too, for sure.